You probably feel safe walking to school or work. You know which places cause a problem and where you can go without any. What if I told you that not everywhere is so safe? Caracas is one of the most dangerous cities on earth. According to the Numero crime ranking, Venezuela reached the first place with a score of over 80, which showed the highest crime rate, leaving behind cities like Tijuana and Detroit. The Numero crime index consists of 5 factors: general perception of crime levels, perceived safety, concerns about specific crimes, property crimes, and violent crimes. The biggest concern is the high level of violent crime due to risk it poses, mostly for locals who make up the majority of the victims, but also for foreign visitors. To get an idea of the situation in Venezuela, let's look at some numbers. Venezuela has one of the highest homicide rates in the world. In 2021, there were homicides at the rate of 41 incidents per 100,000 people. According to investigators, Venezuela is a regional hub for organized crime, with groups such as FARC from neighboring Colombia operating in the country as well as local gangs. One of the most common crimes the foreigners who do venture into Venezuela encounter is theft. You have your run-of-the-mill petty thefts that you find in many tourist destinations, such as pickpocketing and hotel room break-ins. Robbery is particularly common on the roads, especially the road connecting Maiqueta Simon Bolivar Airport and the capital, Caracas. If you choose to drive yourself in Venezuela, never drive at night, and always keep your doors and windows locked, as robbers sometimes break into cars during traffic jams. Another common crime in Venezuela is kidnapping. Kidnappers target foreigners because they know they will get more ransom money than if they target locals. Most kidnappings that happen in Venezuela are express kidnappings. These are kidnappings where a robber will get a victim, then force them to drain their bank account or transfer thousands of dollars before going free, efficiently paying their own ransom. Now I will tell you how to avoid problems and dangers in Caracas. Avoid dangerous areas. Stay away from visiting areas considered dangerous or where there are heightened social conflicts or crime rates. Obtain information about areas deemed safe for tourists. Be discreet with valuables. Try to be discreet with valuables, jewelry, and personal belongings. Avoid drawing unnecessary attention and be cautious not to become a target of theft or robbery. Exercise caution with public transport. Public transport can be risky. Try to travel using trusted taxis or organized means of transport whenever possible. Avoid using unfamiliar transport options at night. Be cautious in crowded places. Avoid large gatherings and demonstrations, as they can quickly become dangerous. Do not venture into isolated places at night. All solo outings, especially after dark, are riskier. Always travel in a group or with a guide. Lock doors and windows. In hotels and accommodations, ensure that doors and windows are properly locked and secured. Keep documents and money safe. Keep travel documents and money in a secure place, such as hotel safe. But why Venezuela became that dangerous? One of the biggest reasons is economic crisis. Despite having natural resources, Venezuela has faced a severe economic crisis. Dependency on oil, a drop in oil prices on the global market, and economic mismanagements resulted in hyperinflation. Shortages of goods and food scarcity leading to difficult living conditions for many people. Crime and corruption. Rising poverty and social instability have created favorable conditions for an increase in crime. Venezuela struggles with organized crime, theft, kidnappings, and homicides. Social inequalities. Social inequalities are deeply rooted in Venezuelan society. The wealthy elite and the poorer majority often stand in stark contrast, leading to conflicts and dissatisfaction. Lack of stable institutions. The political and economic crises have weakened state institutions, including the police and the justice system, making it challenging to effectively combat crime and ensure public safety. All these factors interact, creating difficult conditions for the population and posing risk to the safety of foreign visitors to Venezuela. To learn more useless information, subscribe to Useless Knowledge and stay tuned.